I never thought it'd come to this, but if everyone takes time off to study, we'd be left with almost no one. So if we were to get more staff members, everything would be solved. It's a very simple sounding solution.
お待たせいたしました。ご注文のカフェラテになります。
Oh. Well, I see. I was not expecting them to be working here.
ありがとう、コロンちゃん。
Well, Koron, I haven't seen CL get. There she is. Oh my god.
こっちはミルクセーキとひまわりシフォンケーキです。
Of course she's got the sunflower design. Bro. She looks so cute.
どうもありがとう。
So our solution was to hire CL and Koron temporarily, who had both shown interest in the cafe from before. To be honest, I was surprised when Richard suggested it.
コロンちゃんとシエルちゃん、リラちゃんとリシェちゃんとは違う魅力があるな。
Well, yeah, one's a Chuny and the other is... What's the word? Never mind.
そうそう。しかも妹成分がさらに大きいというか、なんというか。
Why?
お客様、お水が少なくなっていますので入れておきますね。
あら、ありがとう。嬉しいわ。
If we have the two of them starting a bit before exams, then we'll have enough staff to make sure that everyone is able to study enough, hopefully. That's how it got to this point. I really didn't think that Ciel and Koron would be willing to help out.
すいません。注文いいですか？
Well, considering that Koron and Ciel might also have exams, but I guess it's different for first years.
はーい、すぐに伺います。
Koron isn't wearing Caramella's uniform, but a maid outfit, and she had gotten somewhere else. Maybe she had misunderstood that she needed to wear a uniform of some sort, so she had chosen something that looked similar. Pretty impressive of her to go to such lengths.
お待たせいたしました。ご注文のカルメラ特製サイフォンコーヒーとサンドイッチです。
ありがとう。見ない顔だけど、新入りさん？
はい。でも隣人なんですが。
そうなんだ。でも明るくて気持ちのいい対応で嬉しいよ。
そんな。ありがとうございます。ゆっくり過ごしてくださいね。
うん、そうさせてもらうよ。
Koron is beaming after being praised by the customer. It's not the first time someone had complimented her either. She's captured everyone's hearts with her adorable smile.
コロンちゃんの明るさ、いいよね。
うん、いいよね。わかる。
お兄さんたちもコロンちゃんのいいところがわかるんですね。
お、シエルちゃん。
まあ僕たちほどになるとね。いやでもシエルちゃんもかなり。うん。
What do you mean by that?
かなり。なんです？
Don't worry about it, Ciel.
かなりの逸材だと思ってるよ。
うんうん。ディラちゃんとはまた違う妹っぽさだ。
確かにお兄ちゃんの妹ですが。そこに気づくとはお兄さんたちすごいです。
Ciel enjoys talking with the regular customers as she continues working around the floor. It's the first time either of them had done something like this, yet they're working so hard. They're such a big help.
店長、様子はどうかしら。
Just wonderfully. They're both giving their all.
リセちゃんが2人にも臨時でバイトに入ってもらうって言った時は驚いたけど、悪くないわね。それにコロンちゃんのメイド服姿は可愛いし、シエルちゃんもうちの制服がバッチリ似合ってるし。
Yeah. He's great at dealing with the customers as well.
そりゃそうよ。可愛い看板娘が増えたみたいなものなんですから。
Yep. Chisato looks so happy as she watches Ciel and Cordon work. Bro, I went from alright, these girls are probably gonna start working in the second game to these girls are gonna start working in this game back to these girls are gonna start working in the next game, or maybe start working at the end of this game, to back to so they are going to start working in this game.
それにしてもコロンちゃんの着てる服かわいいわね。
Yeah, but Ciel's is cute.
そうですか。ありがとうございます。
ええ、カルメラの制服も可愛いけど、コロンちゃんが今着てるのもいいわね。お人形さんみたいだわ。
嬉しいです。
A delighted smile makes its way onto Cordon's face as she bows her head in thanks over and over. Cordon had been praised for her cuteness all day by the female customers, but it seems like she really isn't used to it at all. It sure looks like they're popular, but in a somewhat different sense from Rira and Richer.
お客様の反応もいいし、2人も頑張ってるし、私も何かいいアイデアが生まれればいいんだけど。
I'm sure they will. A new item?
ええ、せっかくだから何か。あ、
Something popped to mind?
ええ、ちょっとオーダーが入るまでに試してみるわ。
Sato rushes back to the kitchen, no doubt with a great idea in mind. Just what is she going to come up with? I can't wait. Me neither. Workday ends, along with Koron and Ciel's first day at Caramella. Good work today, you two. You really did a great job serving.
そうですか。それならよかったです。これで三輪坂先輩と塩宮先輩のお役に立てますね。この服はちょっと恥ずかしいけど、可愛いからこれからも着ます。
Thanks. I'll be depending on you two, but please be careful not to push yourselves too much. That's right. Your parents weren't worried about you two starting the new job just before exams, were they?
テスト期間中も勉強にだけ集中できるわけではないんです。だから気持ちを切り替えるのにいいんじゃないかって言ってもらいました。
I see. You really are a huge help. I'm so thankful. Please tell your parents thanks for me when you get home.
これからも頑張ります。
How about you, Ciel? I saw Chan and I saw Ciel and I said, let's combine them.
お兄ちゃんの頼みですから。それに勉強もします。大丈夫です。
Okay? Please continue to do your best here, along with Koron. The studies are also a concern, so I need to work hard to do what I can to help as well. Well then, let's get changed and...
みんな、見てちょうだい。
Ah, Chisato. Good work today. What is it? You come up with a new recipe? A new, cake?
さっき思いついたことがあったんだけど、早速形にしてみたの。
Wait, this is a cafe. It doesn't need to be just a cake. It's not a patisserie.
何を思い ついたんですか？
Doesn't need to be just a cake.
じゃーん、これよ。
Huh? Oh. Oh my god. What Chisato presented before us looks like a dorayaki. Usually a pancake sandwich with sweet red bean filling. Oh my god. I had one in Japan in like 2018 and I want one so bad. Why do you do this to me, game? This one looks as if it has some sort of inscription on the top of it. Inscription? Yeah, it's called katakana.
どら焼き？
It's dorayaki, right?
ええ、そうよ。せっかくだから食べてみて。
I hate you, Chisato, but god damn it.
それじゃあ、いただきます。いただきます。おいしい。これ、中にあんこだけじゃなくて、生クリームも入ってる。
Bro, I was fine with the first two because if you've heard my explanation as to why I didn't crave any if I didn't get hungry when I watched Food Wars, it's because the food in that show was realistic enough, right? But I've never had anything like it, so I wouldn't be able to visualize the taste of it with this. So the dorayaki, god damn it, I could feel it in my mouth, how it feels and how it tastes. I hate it. You're right. Not because I don't like dorayaki, but because I haven't had it in so long.
生地がふかふかで、あんこと生クリームがいっぱいで美味しいです。厨房に銅の型があって、それでどら焼きも作れるんだけど、それだけじゃ面白みがないなって前に思っていたことがあったの。でもコロンちゃんを見てピンときたの。それがこの焼き印の部分ね。私を見てピンときたんですか？でもこの焼き印ってそのコロンちゃんが頭につけてるそれっぽくない？
Huh? Oh, now that you mention it, it does look pretty similar. Oh, you're talking about the headdress.
このヘッドドレスの形だったんですか。
Well, that's what I said.
うねうね星人かと思いました。
I guess I can see how you thought that.
それヘッドドレスっていうのね。なるほど。
You didn't know?
これを2人がいてくれる時にだけ出す限定メニューにしようと思ってるの。
Well, you know, when they become actual employees, it's no longer it won't be a special item anymore.
すごい特別感。そうでしょ？名付けてハイカラメイドさん焼きよ。うわー、なんだかすごく嬉しいです。すごいありがとうございます。お礼を言うのはこっちの方よ。何か新しいメニューが欲しいわねって話していたところだから。
It's just a few adjustments. It should be good to go, right? You're amazing, Chisato. I'll do my best to think of a good advertisement for it in the menu.
ありがとう。でもちゃんとテスト勉強してからにしてね。
Don't worry, I've got it. I'll fail anyway. What?
メロさん焼きおいしいです。たくさん食べたくなります。持ち帰りメニューにもできるわね。
Zato really is something. Being able to think of a new recipe just from the smallest thing. Only offering it when when Ciel and Kodan here makes it feel exclusive, and that only needs a bit more tweaking until it's ready to go. It's such a great idea. God, just more proof that Chisato is perfect. I'm sure it'll become a popular item.
お待たせしました。ハイカラメイドさん焼きです。
おー、ありがとうシエルちゃん。
こちらのお客様はハイカラメイドさん焼きとほうじ茶いでしたね。お待たせいたしました。
コロンちゃん、ありがとう。やっぱり2人がいるときはこれだね。
そうそう。この時しか食べられないからね。
新メニュー気に入ってもらえて嬉しいです。ゆっくりお過ごしくださいね。
Ciel and Kodan are working today. I've only covered shifts for Rira and Richa a few times so far, but they're already used to the flow of the cafe. They're even able to naturally and confidently communicate with our customers too, because neither of them have social anxiety. Who would have guessed? Suddenly I feel something peering in from the window. I look over only to find that it's... Boo!
二人ともすごいね。
Why are you here not studying? What the...
すっかりお客様とのやりとりに慣れてる感じだね。私より馴染んでるかも。リラちゃんもすっごく馴染んでるよ。そうかな。そうだったらいいな。店長さんもリラちゃんがいてくれると助かるって絶対に思ってるから。
Aha! I knew I knew it was you three. Boo! Sorry, I didn't mean to scare everyone. I just happened to notice you all peeping into the shop is all.
これはその
Uh-huh.
外で二人で勉強しようかなと思って出てきたんですけど。
The two of them were squirming around, and flushed bright pink. I might have surprised them too much. I kind of have a hunch as to why they were here spying though. They're here spying though. You two are curious as to how Ciel and Koron are doing, huh?
すごく気になって。二人も頑張ってるって連絡もしてくれてるから知ってるんですけど。それに私たちがいないお店どんな感じかなって。そのせいで勉強もあんまり手につかなくて。
Thanks, you two. You've worked so hard and, well, of course the cafe would be on your minds. Even Chimaki seems worried. Of course, you're our shop's mascot after all. It makes me happy to know that they were so concerned about Caramella that they'd come to check things out. But you really need to focus on your studies right now.
はい。様子を見たら大丈夫かなって思ったんだけど。なんか余計に気になっちゃうね。
Huh? Yeah, that's me. They turn their gazes to each other with a slightly troubled look on their faces. Important that they study for the exams, but if they can't focus properly because of the cafe, is going to be an issue. I wonder if there is some better way to help them study. Oh, I got it. You two can't focus because you're worried about the shop, right?
はい。どうしても気になって。
If that's the case, why don't you two try studying in my room? Oh,
大木沢くんの部屋で
inviting two girls to into a boy's room? How scandalous.
それは
I'm going to be off work soon too. And this way I can make sure you two I can make sure you two study. If you use my room, then you can check up on the shop whenever you want. And you'll be able to focus better.
なるほど。そういうことですか。
Yeah, we haven't chosen a route yet, so you know, we can't do anything like that.
確かにお店の近くならちょっとは気にならないかも。
I'll let Chisato know. So let's all study together later.
それならお邪魔させてもらいます。お邪魔します。
Chisato's gonna have the same reaction as me. That's the entrance over there. So you two can go on in. I'll be right over once I let Chisato know. Aww. All three of us went up to my room after I let Chisato know about our plans. I never even given thought. I had never even given thought to girls coming into my room. Everything was as it was always. I hadn't tidied up or anything. Come on in. My room is pretty plain, so
大木沢くんの部屋。わあ、男の子の部屋って初めて。リラちゃんは？私も初めてだよ。
Yumaki seems to pay no attention to how nervous we all are. It makes herself right at home. So yeah, my room is petty boring. My room is pretty boring, so you don't need to make a big deal over it or anything.
ごめんなさい。
You know what, maybe I forgot all of the typos before last episode.
初めてだからちょっと緊張してしまって。
Yeah, I get that. I've never had a girl other than my sister come into my room, so I'm a bit nervous too.
妹さんがいるんですね。
Yeah.
そっか。それでシエルちゃんへの対応もあんなにスムーズだったんですね。お兄ちゃんって言われ慣れてたんだ。
Yeah, I guess that's right. I was a bit surprised at first though. On that topic, Ciel and Koron are pretty good girls, huh? They're still hanging in there at the shop right now.
二人とも自慢の後輩なので。大木沢くんの部屋なら二人の様子もすぐにわかるから安心だね。
Betcha. Anyways, how about we get some studying done now? Oh yeah, this is from Chisato. Oh, don't show me again. I had the fashionable maid Dorayaki from Chisato to the two of them before we open our textbooks. If we only ever serve it when they're not at the cafe. This is the first time actually seeing it.
あ、これが例の。ああ、本当にメイドさんのヘッドドレスが焼き印されてる。
Yeah, I'm impressed how she got the pattern.
そういえば、千里さんのどら焼き食べるの初めて。
Uh-huh. I think that's why she decided to make it for you two.
勉強している時に甘いものを食べるのはいいって聞きますしね。
Sure. Either way, Chisato, Ciel, and Cordon are all cheering for us, so let's all work hard to study.
はい頑張ります。シエルちゃんとコロンちゃんも自分の勉強があるのに引き受けてくれましたしね。
We exchanged determined glances with each other, double checking the material that will be on the exam and getting down the paper and get down to studying. What? It's hard to consistently focus while studying on your own, and I always end up playing around with my phone halfway through. But studying with the two of them, studying with the two of them, there's totally different.
リセちゃん、これわかる？あ、この問題はね、こっちの数字を移動させて。あ、そっか。じゃあ移動させた数字をこう。そうそう、ここよく引っかかるよね。ずっとわからなくて。そっか、気をつける。
You're both studying so hard. It's like they're desperate. They're both studying so hard. Yeah. Hey, is it okay if I ask something?
はい、大げ沢くんもどこかわからないところがあるんですか？
Oh, no, not that. It's just, I thought that you two were working really hard. So hard that you seem almost a bit panicked.
それは実は成績が下がるならバイトを辞めなさいって言われたんです。
Oh. Right, yeah, you've got parents to worry about. What? They said that? To both of you?
はい、私もです。学生の本分は勉強だからそれがおろそかになるのは良くないって言われて、その通りだなって思ったんです。
Yeah, but the only reason you go to school is to seem like you're smarter than you actually are, so that you can get into a job that will pay you money. What Richard and Riro are doing are skipping the step where they need experience by already having a job. So, you know, if anything, they're ahead of the curve.
でもバイトのせいで成績が下がったって思われたくなくて。
So that's why you two have been studying so hard.
でもお店のことが気になっちゃってて、これじゃダメですよね。
These are like the only stakes in this visual novel, and they're pretty tame.
それはそうだけど。
If you think about it, though, it's because of the shop that all three of us are here studying together, and because of Caramella that you want to work harder at school. I think that's pretty cool. Really cool.
大木沢くん、ありがとう。そうだね。バイトも勉強も頑張ろうって思ってるもんね。
So let's just do our best from here on out. I definitely don't want to be told that the reason my grades are bad is because I'm running Caramella either. Let's all work hard at both and get good results to show. Richard and Rira are putting their all into this, so I need to step it up as the acting manager too. I've hit a bind Uh, 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 uh. I never thought that something like this would happen. Uh-oh. They had a fucking sugar crash. Rira has begun to doze off, face down on the table, presumably tired from studying so hard. Snuggled up in her legs as Chimaki also fast asleep. And if we look over to Richa, oh. See, at least Rira was at the table. Richa is on your bed. How did she get there? Somehow, without me noticing, she had curled up atop my bed and had fallen asleep. Oh, even you don't know. You're in the room, though. In no way. Richa is fast asleep. Not even the slightest hint that she might wake up. She must have been pretty tired. She looks so peaceful while sleeping, and I feel bad just thinking of waking her up. But aside from that, I think that two girls would fall asleep in my room. And a rabbit. Not just that, but atop my bed too, somehow. Come on, Richard, why don't you be normal like Rira and sleep on the table? Lying on with your head never mind. Richard lets out a little moan as she turns over on my bed. Seeing her all like that and that voice, it made my heart skip a beat. Staring at a girl while she's sleeping while she sleeps is a dangerous game. Quite thinking that I can't take my eyes off her. Even if I did, I'd just turn around to see Rira asleep on my desk. I can't look anywhere. However, I can't just leave them both asleep here. I'm surprised at first, only to realize that Rich is talking in her sleep. But that's how it always is. I'm still watching them sleep, even though I know it's dangerous. What should I do? I ask myself, knowing that there would be no good answer. But at this point, the best option seems like letting them sleep here until morning. So now I just have to wait until they wake up. I never thought there would be a time where I'd be this uncomfortable in my own bedroom. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Like nothing ever happened. Oh. The exam's finally behind us. Rira and Richard show up to the cafe with their test score sheets in hand. The scores are rather high, proving just how hard they had studied. Great. Now no one can say that working at the cafe has been hurting your studies. In fact, you can say that the risk of losing your job if you get a bad grade motivated you even more to get a higher grade than you would have normally. Never mind. I got good marks on my exams too. I shouldn't be hearing any complaints from school now either. They like working at Caramella so much that their grades were higher because they studied harder to not risk losing their job. See that that just shows how what's the it's a good marketing, I guess I should just say.
これからバイトも頑張る。
Everyone will be so happy to hear that we did well on our exams.
だったら嬉しいかも。今日も頑張りましょうね。
Or it could just be like this. Working at Caramella has it is proven that working at Caramella will increase your test scores by 12%. Up to 15%.
いらっしゃいませ。お席にご案内します。
Working at Caramella will make you up to 50% smarter.
お、リラちゃん。
リシェちゃんもいる。テスト終わったんだ。
Wait, aren't you students as well?
シエルちゃんとコロンちゃんも今日はお客様としていますよ。
おお、今日は勢ぞろいなんだね。
こんにちは、お兄さん。お世話になりました。
The two of them wave at the regulars. It's nice seeing just how much everyone has warmed up to Caramella.
テストどうだったの？
大丈夫でした。ご心配をおかけしました。注文まだ聞いてませんでしたね。
そうだった。それじゃあ緑茶ホットで、あとは豆大福を。
自分も同じものを。
緑茶ホットと豆大福を2つ。すぐにお持ちしますのでお待ちくださいね。
Just like that, the cafe is returned back to normal, with Rira and Richard serving, and our customers here happy to have them back. My heart swells thinking just how much Rira and Richard love to work hard for the cafe, and just how much our regulars love seeing them here. Wonder if I've been able to create a cafe filled with smiles, just like the one in Grandpa and Grandma's photos. I'm still not sure if I've been able to, but I want to give it my all to get here. Hold on. Ever since the renewal of Caramella, we've been open for business almost every day. But with summer vacation soon upon us, we wanted to take a holiday for once. So today the cafe is closed. Today we'll have everyone get a well-deserved rest, is what I want to say, but as of late, all I think about is the cafe, so it's tough for me to enjoy this day off. Bro, he's a workaholic. We've only been in business for 2 months, but to think that I'm this crazy about it. Me with streaming? What? Sato told me I need to take today off, though. Huh? I'm thinking of what to do. My cell phone rings. Wonder who's calling me. Is it? Oh. Ah, I see. So this is where the routes change. So the real question is who I liked more. And depending on who I liked, I'm doing that route last, as in the second one. If I'm being honest, my waifu out of these two, it's hard because both of them have good points. I mean, Chisato obviously, but out of these two, I mean, I think I can't choose. So, you know what? I'll choose who I liked slightly better, slightly more than the other, which is Rira. So I guess I'm doing Richard's route. Saki speaking.
塩宮です。こんにちは。
Just as I thought, it's Richard calling me. I'm somewhat happy that I happened to guess who it was. It's rare of you to phone me. What's up? Is there something wrong?
そういうわけじゃないんです。でも、なんだか家にいても落ち着かなくて。
You can't take it easy?
はい。最近はほとんど毎日お店にいて、お休みの日もずっとそうでしたよね。
Yeah, bro, you've made Richie and Rira workaholics as well. I see. You and Rira have been such a huge help at the cafe, though. I really appreciate it.
本当ですか？よかった。それで、毎日お店にいたから、自分の部屋にいるのに落ち着かないっていうか。
I get you. I understand what's bothering Richa. I feel the same. I totally understand. I've been feeling a bit like that too, actually.
扇沢くんもなんですか？同じだったんですね。
Okay, well, I don't think we should be calling ourselves that, especially with what's gonna happen later in the route. Sure, I've been trying to figure out how I want to spend the day off, but I just end up thinking about Caramella.
よかった。私だけじゃなかったんですね。
Maybe Niwasaka is feeling the same right now too.
そんな気がします。ミラちゃん、もうすっかりカルメラの看板娘ですから。
You're just as much of a fixture too. You know, you always make the cafe so cheerful just by being there. Suddenly, the image of Richa working at Caramella pops into my mind. Her bright smile, she always greets customers with, lights up the cafe like a blooming flower in spring. Really, thank you for everything. I'm so glad to have you with us at Caramella.
そんな、私なんて大したこと。
No need to be so modest. I really do think so.
はい、ありがとうございます。
I smile just imagining Richard's blushing face on the other side of the phone call.
今日、電話してよかったです。私だけじゃないって分かって、ちょっと安心しました。
I'm glad I could be of help.
それに、扇沢くんの声を聞いたら落ち着くかなと思って電話したんです。
What?
電話に出るまではドキドキしたけど、声を聞いて話していたらやっぱり落ち着いたから。
Hearing Richard talk so happily makes my heart pound. And at the same time, her smiling face enters my mind. Her being so happy to hear my voice and all, she probably has a huge grin on her face. Feel better after hearing my voice?
はい。でも、今度は顔が見たくなっちゃったかも。
Damn. My heart almost jumps out of my chest hearing her say that. I can feel my heartbeat suddenly getting faster and faster.
毎日顔を見ているし、明日になったらまた顔を合わせるのに変ですよね。
I wonder what kind of expression Richa has on her face at this moment. I can't help but think about it. I guess I kind of want to see you too. She lets out a surprised gasp, followed by silence. Just what is she thinking right now?
一緒なんですね。
Against my expectations, the next words she utters sound happy in response. My pulse quickens even more. We'll see each other at school and the cafe tomorrow too, so I'll be counting on you.
はいこちらこそよろしくお願いしますね。
Not until I've already said it do I realize how strange it sounded, and we both can't help but laugh a bit. From now on, we continue to talk about silly things. About school, about Rira, about Caramella. The same things we've always talked about. However, I wonder why my heart is racing so much. Hearing Rich's lilting voice makes my heart beat even harder.
ごめんなさい長電話しちゃいました。
It's fine. Sorry for keeping you too.
いいえお話ししたらほっとしてありがとうございます。
Me too. See you tomorrow then.
はいまた明日。
We've exchanged goodbyes, and I've hung up. I continue to stare at my phone. I replay our conversation in my head, and my heart starts thumping again. Damn. Already likes Richa at the start of her route. It's the next day, and Caramella is just as lively today as always.
千里さんカフェラテ2つお願いします。はーい。あ、サンドイッチ完成したから運んでくれる？はい、わかりました。あ、それは私がやるからリセちゃんはあちらのお客様のオーダーを。うん、わかった。ありがとう、リラちゃん。
As always, Richard is filled with smiles, brightening up the cafe. Because of our phone call yesterday, my eyes refused to stray from watching Rira. That's the next route. Richard bounce around the store.
いらっしゃいませ。何名様ですか？2人です。待ちますか？
This is Asaki's eyes when he's squinting.
いいえ、すぐにお席にご案内できますよ。どうぞ、お席へご案内いたします。
Must be the only one whose mind is still on our phone call. The beaming Richard takes orders, passes them on to the kitchen, and talks happily with Rira and our regulars just like normal. Listen, I'm sure she's good at controlling her emotions. I know what I'm saying.
店長、ご注文のクリームあんみつ用意できたからお出しして。
Oh, okay. Coming.
ぼーっとしてどうしたの？何かあった？
Don't worry about what I'm looking at. I'm spacing out.
ええ、何かあったかしらって気になるほどには。
Oh god, Chisato. Sato chuckles with her gaze locked on Richa. Uh-oh. Not at all, really. One ice cream different while on its way.
はい、よろしくお願いします。
Things are as they should always be, but I can't get that phone call out of my head. I need to pull myself together. Few days passed, and I was somewhat able to return to normal after that phone call with Richa. Let's do our best to focus on work instead of thinking about Richa and that phone call. I remind myself of the task at hand and begin working around the cafe. There aren't many customers yet, But Richa and Rira are still going to and fro, wiping dirty surfaces, making sure customers are doing all right. It's reassuring to see just how comfortable they've become with serving. They were so nervous at first, but now they're complete pros.
いらっしゃいませ。あれ、羽田くん。
Look what the devil, look what the cat dragged in.
やあ、塩宮さん、こんにちは。
今日も来てくれたんですね。それではお席にご案内します。
いえ、今日は客として来たんじゃありません。
Okay. New customer who's just come through the door is Ato Richard. Is Ato Richard? Oh, Richard had tried to show him to his seat, just like anyone else, only to be stopped.
お客様としてじゃないのなら、何でしょうか。
今日はあなたを誘いに来たんです。
私をですか？
No, she's not gonna work for your shitty patisserie that earns 90% less than that earns 90% less money than our cafe.
はい。塩宮さん、よければぜひうちの羽田洋菓子店で
I
ア
never
ルバイ
would
トを
have
しませんか？
I never would have guessed you were trying to recruit her. The entire floor begins to stir with confusion at Ato's sudden request, but Ato seems to pay no attention.
ちょっと、店長。
Listen, it's better if we trust Richa. We don't butt in.
あんなこと言ってますよ。ど
It
う
is
するん
a
ですか？
it is a simple yes or no. It is up to Richa to decide if she wants to change jobs, if she wants to go to the patisserie and work there or not, okay? Easily said, but we're all shocked into silence and without a care in the world as to what's going on around him. Eto continues speaking.
バイト代もここより高くしますし、うちの制服もなかなかのものですよ。まあでも、塩宮さんが気に入らなければ、新しいデザインを用意しても構わないと思ってます。他にも、塩宮さんが気に入る条件をすべてつけていいです。ぜひうちの店に。
This is definitely not a we. This is a you. You're trying to recruit her to work at your patisserie. Even if it's under your family name, that doesn't mean... I can guarantee that your family was not the one who wanted to recruit her. Kira is watching the situation unfold uneasily, while Chisato has come out from the kitchen to see what's up. The customers seem to be concerned. Seem just as concerned. I definitely can't let him continue trying to steal our stuff in the middle of a shift. I have to stop this. Pause, Asaki. Let Richa handle this. If she seems to be struggling with responding, that's when you step in. As I think that, I make my way over to see the two of them. For a second, my eyes meet Richa's, and I notice her shake her head. See what I mean? And
羽田くん、その気持ちは嬉しいです。でもごめんなさい。私はカルメラで働きたいんです。
that's what I'm saying. Trust Richa. She's got your back.
そうですか。
And if he doubles down, that's when you can step in.
はい。いくら条件を良くしていただいても、ここで働きたいので、他に移る気はありません。ごめんなさい。
After being turned down so politely, Eto seems to be unable to get a single word out. On top of that, you feel the entire restaurant filled with a sense of relief hearing Richard's response. See, everyone likes Richa, and Richa likes everyone. Richa likes everyone.
わかりました。今日はそういうことにしておきます。 気が変わったらいつでも歓迎しますよ。
Well, at least he isn't unredeemable. Without even a single glance towards us, Eito leaves the cafe with those parting words.
リセちゃん、よかった。リラちゃん、急に抱きついたらびっくりするよ。
Right now, the main thing is what would be the conflict in Rira's route, right? Because we already know that Eito likes Richa, and I'm surprised that they brought up immediately after we started her route, or well, almost immediately, that Eito wants to hire Richa. So, like, what's Rira's route gonna be like? Because Eito doesn't like Rira as much as he likes Richa, right? So, like, I'm curious.
大丈夫だよ。私はずっとリラちゃんと一緒にカルメラにいるよ。よく言ったわ、リセちゃん。あの子ったら何を言い出すかと思ったけどね。でも、ちゃんと断らないといけないって思ったから。
See, if Rira was put on the spot like that, I don't know if she'd be able to say anything. I wouldn't be surprised if she shuts down. Not just Rira and Chisato, but every single person inside Caramella was relieved to hear that Richa had told Eito. Bro, what he did is is bad for his business, right? Because everyone in this cafe likes Richa, right? And what he tried to do is steal Richa away from the cafe, aka from the customers. Sure, they could go to the patisserie to see Richa, but they prefer the cafe. And they'll especially prefer it now after seeing that the person running the patisserie is a fucking asshole who would put Richa on the spot in front of everyone. Shinomiya, I'm sorry I couldn't say anything to him right away. I should have been the one to tell him off.
私が自分で言わなきゃって思ったんです。
But I'm the manager of this store right now. I should have been there to protect you.
そう言ってもらえるだけで嬉しいです。本当は少し怖かったから。
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You let Richa handle it for a bit. If he doubles down after she says no, that's when you step in. Because you could already tell that she was a bit scared. I looked at Richa, who has a somewhat troubled smile on her face, as I regret not saying anything in the moment. There's no point in regretting what has happened, though. It pains me to say this, but if Hanada comes to our shop again, I'll have to turn him away.
次はバシッと頼むわよ、店長。
I'll kick him out. He has been banned from the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse for inappropriate behavior. I mean, Caramello. I will let you all down. If he continues to do that, it'll make our customers uneasy too. It's a manager's job to protect his employees after all. The day came to a close just as always after Eito had left. Our customers were reassured, and the atmosphere of the cafe had returned to its normal liveliness. However,
リセちゃん、大丈夫？大丈夫だよ。ごめん、心配させちゃったね。それはいいんだけど。
as soon as all the customers have left, Rich's usually permanent smile turns to an expression of uneasiness. Without a doubt, it's related to the altercation with Ato earlier. I feel like I need to do something to make things better, but what should I do?
リセちゃんずいぶん参ってるみたいね。まあ、あんなことがあったから無理もないけど。ごめんなさい。大丈夫ですから、そんなに心配しないでください。いいえ、ダメ。心配しないなんて無理だわ。これはちょっとお休みする必要があるわね。そんなお休みなんて。
I watched the flustered Richa with a sly grin as a sly grin stretches across Chisato's face. Sato, could you please cut it out with the teasing?
ついね、つい。実は明日、うちの神社でお祭りがあるのよ。だから店長にお願いして、明日は早めにカルメラを閉めてもらうことになってるの。そうだったんですか。そういえば、お祭り、毎年あるね。そうでしょ？だからバイトはお休み。せっかくだから、気分転換にお祭りに行ってみたらどうかしら。
I think it'd be a good change of pace for us all, too.
私もそう思う。そうだ。どうせなら店長、朝輝くんに連れて行ってもらいなさい。それなら男の子に絡まれたりもしないでしょ。確かにそれなら安心かも。そんな、だって。
What are you two suggesting all of a sudden? Richard and I are startled by Chisato and Rira's sudden proposal, and without realizing, our eyes meet, making us blush.
だってリラちゃんは？私はシエルちゃんとコロンちゃんと一緒に行ってみようかなって。
Damn.
そんな。
Richa is in a state of panic after hearing what Rira had to say, while Chisato just stands there looking at me with a satisfied grin. He's going to make me say it, huh? Shionomiya. Richa's face flushes red as soon as I say her name. I stare at her bewildered face and, if it's okay with you, do you want to go to the festival with me? Listen, I get that Chisato is the ultimate wingman, but that doesn't mean... But, like... Still... Why couldn't it be her? Never mind. Rich's face grows 3 shades redder as her eyes darted around about, only to eventually settle back on me. With those words, she lowers her head, her face now burning with embarrassment. Great. And that's how Richa and I ended up going to the festival. Just the two of us together. Look at her. Look at that cute face. It's the day of the festival. I had promised to go along with Richard yesterday, but I'm still super nervous. Do you really want to go with someone like me? Yes. I'm happy to be able to go out with Richard, but I just can't stop replaying what had happened yesterday over and over in my head. I did promise her, and we've planned to meet in front of Caramella, but I wonder if things will be alright. Things being as they are, I am extremely restless. There's still a while before our meeting time, but I just can't calm down. And neither could Richa. Oh. As I'm nervously waiting for her, I hear Richa's voice. I turn around to face her, and what I see leaves me stunned.
ごめんなさい。遅くな
Um,
りましたか？
she looks adorable. Check her out. Gladly Yukata. Richa looks somewhat more mature than usual. And just looking at her is overwhelming.
大木沢くん、どうしたんです？もしかしてすごく待たせちゃいました？
Oh, no, it's not that. I mean, I just pop outside the door and I'm already here, so...
それならよかった。もしかして私の浴衣どこか変だったかな？
Oh, no, it's not that at all. You look really good in it. Actually, it makes you look more mature, too. I can't find the words to tell her just how enchanted I am by her appearance, but Richard still turns bright pink for my compliment. Seeing her so pink makes me blush a bit, too.
ありがとうございます。よかった。嬉しい。
Anyways, let's get going.
はい、行きましょう。
I make sure to walk slowly to match Richard's pace as we walk side by side. It's a bit nerve-wracking being with Richa, beautifully dressed in her yukata, but I hope that going out like this tonight will help take her mind off what happened yesterday. It's already dark by the time we arrived at the shrine. The lively scene with people bustling throughout the lineup of food stalls around the shrine. Just being in this atmosphere fills me with excitement.
人も屋台もいっぱいですね。
Yeah, there's a lot. So let's get a good look at them all one by one.
はい、そうしましょう。
Rich's eyes glitter with excitement as she looks at the food stalls, but I can't help but wonder if she'll be okay walking through the crowds of people in her restricting yukata. It'd be tough for her if we got separated. Since all the way here, she's looked like she looked like she's been having a hard time walking in her yukata. It's pretty crowded, so let's be careful not to get separated, okay, Shinomiya?
あ、そうですね。でもこんなに人が多いし。
Richa has had an uneasy look on her face the whole way so far. Her yukata must really be bothering her. If that's the case, maybe it's best if we hold hands then. Richard's face turns beet red after hearing my proposal. Maybe I should have just kept my mouth shut. I'm filled with doubt for a moment until Richard timidly offers me her hand.
お願いします。
Yeah. I gently grab Richard's quivering hand. It's much smaller than mine and very soft. So this is what a girl's hand actually feels like. Richard lightly tightens her grip in response to me, even though I was the one to suggest holding hands. It's a bit embarrassing, but it makes me happy too. Okay, now let's go take a good look at everything. I match Richard's careful pace, with our hands still locked together. Despite walking through the crowds of people, all I can focus on is the sensation of our palms pressed together rather than worrying about others' gazes. There are a lot to choose from, but is there anything that stands out to you in particular?
かな。お祭りで見るとどうして屋台の食べ物ってすごく美味しそうに見えるんでしょうね。
You're telling me. The candy apples, taiyaki, and shaved ice look especially good.
あのリンゴ飴の屋台、いろんな種類がありますよ。
You're right. It's a candied fruit stall. It's a candied fruit stall. Fruits stall. Why don't we try something?
どれにしようかな。
The fruits are covered in the colorful candy coating, looking especially delicious. It might just look that way because I never have them though.
どれも美味しそうで選べない。
What about the strawberries or grapes?
小さいのだったらいっぱい食べられるかな。
Richard looks like was having so much looks like she was having so much fun just trying to pick out which candied fruit to have, but in the end she decides to go with the standard candy apple. Okay, where next?
大木沢くん、あっちに射的がありますよ。
Right. They have a lot of prizes to choose from too.
うさぎのぬいぐるみ。
It is. Wait, it kind of looks like Chimaki. It actually is just Chimaki.
リラちゃんが見たら喜びそう。
Is there anything that you want in particular, Shionomiya?
私ですか？そう言われると特には、ものより美味しそうなものが気になっちゃいますね。
With a bashful smile, Richard gazes at the string of food stalls. She did mention that she loves eating yummy foods. Okay then. Let's go eat a lot of good food. If we share everything, we can try a lot of different things. But what do you think?
そうしたいです。
Okay, what do you want to eat next?
それじゃあ、たい焼き食べたいです。
Ah, there's the taiyaki. I was waiting for it. Gotcha. Let's go find the taiyaki stall then. We join our hands together again and work our way between the food stalls and search for the taiyaki stall. Holding hands was embarrassing at first, but that feeling has now started to fade. More than that though, I just want to make sure that we don't get separated. But that's not the only thing.
大木沢くん、プチたい焼きだって。小さくてかわいい。
You're right. They have custard and chocolate filled ones too.
すごい。これならいろんな種類が食べられますね。
Seeing Richard bubble on about the food stall, isn't it babble? Bubble on about the food stalls is so cute that I feel like I want to be by her side forever.
美味しいものばかりで、本当にどれから食べようか迷っちゃいますね。
Yeah, I'll help you eat until my stomach reaches its max. It feels like my feelings will reach her just by holding hands, so I can't let go. We enjoyed going around the stalls for a bit, trying foods here and there, but I might have overdone it a little. We decided to take a little rest, and after drinking a bottle of Ramenes soda bought from a stall, we idly walked on from a quiet spot free of crowds, while checking if there are still any food stalls we haven't been to. What should we do next? I'm pretty full, so any more food is definitely going to be my last, is what I'm thinking when Richard suddenly pulls my hand.
荻沢くん、あれ
Fireworks. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, sorry. Face reveal. Finally, MC's face outside of chibi CG. Oops. I look over after having my hand pulled to find myself almost nose to nose with Richa. Shionomiya, we're so close to each other that not only have I frozen in surprise, but so has Richa.
あの
We stand there, eyes locked and unable to move. I'm bewildered, unsure what to do. On top of that, my heart feels like it's going to burst out of my chest. The longer we look at each other, the harder it pounds. Richard's eyes are so gorgeous. Her eyelashes are long, too. Despite being face to face with her and my heart beating as fast as it can, I can't take my eyes off her. Besides, I'm able to notice so many things about her I haven't before, like her long eyelashes and her supple lips. I think she noticed you're staring. I can't pull my gaze away from her dewy eyes, but her cheeks and lips look so soft, I want to touch them. Why is it that I can't take my eyes off her? If I could only touch them for a second, if I could, I wonder what it'd feel like. With her face flushed pink, Richard closes her eyes to escape the embarrassment. It looks almost as if... Is this... My heartbeat has grown so strong that I imagine Richard must be able to overhear it. But more importantly, Richard's expression is so cute, I feel like I could explode looking at her. Her eyes are closed out of instinct. I continue to look at Richard's bright pink face as I close the distance between us even more. Shionomiya. I can feel her breath on my skin now. Her embarrassed nod. The way she answered me. It's so cute that I can't take it any longer. When... Oh. After standing there looking at each other for a while, suddenly a person bumps into us. The force knocks us back to reality and we let out shocked gasps. Fucking cock blocker. With that, we pull away from each other. It feels a bit lonely, but I have no way to tell her how I feel. So...
あの、あれ食べませんか？さっきから気になってたんです。フルーツたっぷりクレープ。
It was not fireworks, but, you know, there were almost fireworks in my head. Huh? Oh, yeah, okay. Richard flusteredly points at the crepe stall. Even though we've been holding hands this whole time, it's become too embarrassing to do that now, and we head over to the stall normally.
いらっしゃい。お嬢さん、クレープどう？生クリームもフルーツもたっぷりだよ。
As long as this guy didn't see what was going on outside of his stall, it should be fine.
本当にフルーツがたっぷり入ってる。
As long as he doesn't point it out that we're dating, that we look like we're dating, it should be fine. Maybe it's a bit on the big side. Yeah, it's for sharing.
一人で食べるのは大変そう。あ、 これも半分こしましょ
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
いいね、仲良くて。じゃあ、中身もちょっとサービスしとくよ。
Okay, well that's not what we wanted, but I'm not gonna oppose. Oh, okay, thank you. It's also been a while since I've had a crepe. But at least with a crepe I can go to a place here to have them. It's not as bad as the dorayaki. And thanks to the enthusiastic stall owner, we now have an impressively sized crepe filled with whipped cream and fruit.
う。本当に美味しそうそれにいろんなフルーツも食べられて嬉しい
Sure do. Nana, kiwi, apple. Oh, the strawberry one looks good.
リラちゃんが見たら喜びそうだな
Yeah, well, this isn't about Rira, it's about us. As we lose ourselves in the crepe's tastiness, the awkwardness from before starts to fade away. The freshness of the fruit and sweetness of the whipped cream are delicious, making me smile naturally. Eating sweet and yummy food like this really does make one happy. Yeah, we were able to have a lot of fun after yesterday, and eat a lot of food too.
明日から控えなくちゃ
We had enjoyed the festival to the fullest, right up until the very end. Richard was smiling the whole time, and seeing her made me smile too.
ごめんなさい家まで送ってもらっちゃって
I can't just let you go home on your own. It's pretty late now, and I'll worry about you if I don't make sure you get back safely.
ありがとうございますあもう家はすぐそこなので
Okay, well, see you tomorrow.
また明日今日はすっごく楽しかった本当にありがとう朝輝くん
After lightly bowing to me multiple times, she turns and heads towards her house. After I can no longer see her, I head back home too. As I walk back, I play today over in my head. I was really nervous, but it was a ton of fun too. It didn't seem like Fritcher was thinking about what had happened at the cafe at all either. I hope that she's feeling better after having some fun. Hope she'll be smiling as usual today. Her smile made every customer who came through Caramella's doors happy. Not only them, though, me too. It bothers me if Richard isn't smiling. If anything else ever happens again, I'll be there to stop it. There's a limit to what I can do, but I want to be able to protect her somehow. That's what I think while I make my way home. I really hope that nothing else will happen to Richard, but I want to prove that I'm here for her whenever. As I walk back, all I can think of is Richard. Just why in the world am I acting like this? I still don't understand why.